Hey everybody, and welcome to today's journaling video. Today I am working in my work journal. So this is the notebook that I use to write down everything work related for me whenever I post anything on YouTube or Instagram or Patreon or anything that I'm doing work related. It's just a way for me to keep track of my productivity and for me to keep track of when I'm doing things and when I need to do things. And I have found it to be really, really fun to keep track in this way. This is my first year keeping track of my productivity in this way. I normally just write it in my dirty planner and reference it if I ever need to. But this year, in an effort to try out a bunch of different sized planners, I decided to use this one for this purpose. So this year I'm using a standard size journal for my personal journal. It's my creative journal, my junk journal, that whole thing. I'm using a passport size insert for my family life, my archive journal. So if I ever need to reference back to something, I can quickly go back and see. And then I'm using this B6 size Midori notebook that has a dated monthly section in the front, and then the rest of it is blank. And I am just dating the individual sections for each week because there are enough pages. It's meant to be used as a weekly thing as well. It's just undated, which I really appreciate. Um, and yeah, so I've really been enjoying using all of the different sizes. I have really enjoyed being able to keep track of my productivity. It's really been motivating to see, when I'm doing well. It sort of encourages me to pick up the pace whenever I see that I am slowing down a little bit. But this particular week, there wasn't a lot that whole got not a whole lot that got done because I became an auntie, and it's a big deal for our family because my brother-in-law and sister-in-law were not ever expecting to be parents. They never saw that for their future, and they were blessed and they got pregnant, and it was all very exciting for us. Everybody sort of was very cautious in the beginning. And then basically when my sister-in-law got to about 18 to 20 weeks, we started getting really excited. um, she has a lot of health issues that made her worry about ever becoming a mother, and sort of just accepted that maybe she might not be. But it worked out, and she got pregnant, and little Wyatt is now here. Wyatt was born very prematurely. She was born at a gestational age of 32 weeks. She was less than 3 pounds when she was born, but she is incredible. I have never seen such a small baby do such incredible things. To be so small and gestationally young, she has broken all the barriers and has reached all of the major milestones quicker than anybody anticipated. She was born on the 22nd, and today is the 7th, and she is just a few ounces away from reaching her goal weight to be released from the NICU, which is incredible. And we are all very excited. Anyway, so all of that to say, I didn't do a whole lot work-wise this week because we spent a lot of time at the hospital this week and the week after, just doing our best to help. I went to the hospital the day Wyatt was born, to help in any way that I could and to see everybody. And then we went the day after to see her, to see both of them, everybody, all of them. And then just helping out where we can, because we know what it's like to be new parents, and we know it's really difficult to ask for help, and sometimes it's just easier to say no when you don't want something than it is to ask or to say yes. So we've just been, or me, all of us, but I guess I'm talking about me. I've been sort of putting myself way out there and giving them the option to say no when they need to say no, and not really putting them into a position where they have to ask, because I know that can be really difficult. I've been there 4 different times. So I didn't do a whole lot of work. Also, it's summer vacation, and I opted to take the month of July off. And by this point in the month, all of my work stuff was already done for the month. So I didn't really have to worry about doing anything else. So there's not a whole lot to see here. All of that because my planner page was empty and I was able to decorate it. The supplies that I'm using are actually from Your Creative Studio. It's their sea themed box and it's super cute. I really like it. This is the first time I'm using the kit, and I'm really liking it. I knew I wanted to warm up using this kit with a smaller, simpler journaling page before jumping right into the mail art, which I am going to be doing. But yeah, I hope that you guys like it. I know it's such a super rambly video. If you're new here, I'm so sorry. Welcome. Please subscribe if you aren't already. But I tend to talk about my life rather than talk about what's happening on the screen, because it's pretty obvious. If you have any questions, always feel free to leave them down below. Mr. Tommy Shelby decided to come see me. It was so cute. He was like crawling into my lap, and so I just brought him onto the desk thinking that he would just lay down and chill, and really he was just after a lizard that he could see through my window and really wanted to just keep scratching his face on my little holder thing that holds my iPad up so I can film. But he was super cute, and I decided to leave the cameo because he's adorable and I love him. But yeah, so anyway, I hope that everybody is doing well and enjoying their summer months. I know here things are in full swing. It is hot and miserable. We can no longer comfortably go outside, not even in the mornings, to go to the playground and hang out. So we're just in survival mode here. I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer so that you can see it. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. I will leave everything you need to find Your Creative Studio in the description box, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Bye.